posting like this while still married to a man that has said outright how jealous that he was with your relationship with Tupac is vicious.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had?
Oh,
Jada. You are a piece of work, man. Might I say you are a piranha, all right? You've given us loads of content to describe a archetype of the modern woman today. It's the gift that keeps on giving because you are forever a life lesson. You have a incredible talent in Will Smith, an incredible actor who has been consistently and thoroughly embarrassed, disrespected, and preyed upon by you. The thing is that for men who watch this platform, it gives us a set of behavior, a set of characteristics that we know now to steer completely clear of. How dare you? What is it that I'm talking about today? Well, Jada Pinkett Entanglement Smith just posted a video of never before seen footage of her and Tupac, the same Tupac that Will Smith has been on record with saying he was jealous of.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
oh, yeah.
I thought you were
Oh
gonna
my
say no.
God, that dude. And you know, and that was in the early days.
Yeah.
That was in the early days, and it was like that was a big regret for me too, because I could never open up to interact with Pac. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection. But she was with the Fresh Prince, you know. So that was a huge regret of mine. I couldn't handle it, you know. I was the soft rapper from Philly, and he was Pac.
She apparently can't let the young man rest in peace and decided to use his image and his likeness and her experience with him to advertise her upcoming book. Again, putting aside any respect that she should be showing towards her now husband, Will Smith, the same Will Smith that walked up on stage of the Academy Awards and smacked another man in order to try to act like what he thought a Tupac would do in that very situation. I'm about to play the audio for you just so I can continue to demonstrate how disrespectful that this actually is. But guys, let me just say something to you real quick. Again, I've said this many times on my platform. Who you choose as a significant other, especially if you decide to marry one of these chicks, is going to be one of the most important decisions that you make within your life. And whether you like it or not, the women that we choose are a reflection of us. And if she cannot uphold respect for us throughout the entirety of that situation, throughout the entirety of that relationship, throughout the entirety of that marriage, then you never should have chosen to begin with. You leave her on the streets of when she came. If there's any doubt into the strength of their relationship, if there's any doubt into how much that Jada loved Tupac, all you gotta do is just point to this particular video that she never had to post in the first place. Look at the way she's looking at Pac to continue to embarrass her now husband. Look at the way she's touching on Pac right here. For goddamn, damn Jada, you evil serpent woman. But what gets crazier is the actual audio behind all of this. Listen to it.
I guess that's why I didn't notice that police car. We're doing 90 in my mom's.
Well, I can't play too much of it due to copyright, but listen.
When the cop pulled me over, I was.
That's Will Smith. So this evil serpent woman was dancing with her then love, Tupac Shakur, to Will Smith. What type of dastardly human being do you have to be? You could at least change the audio on the song. No one would have known what you guys were dancing to, but you chose on purpose to upload a video of you and Pac, you rubbing all on his abs and shit like that, looking deeply into his eyes the way that you are, with the Will Smith audio playing in the background. This is evil incarnate. Why would you choose to do this? You either just don't give a shit, you're psychopathic, or you have this much respect for your goddamn superstar husband. But gents, listen to me again. This is what happens if you pick in correctly. These women look at our futures and our potential and our ambition and our confidence so they can feel secure. But you should be looking at their past. And the fact of the matter is that Jada has a past of doing this shit documented.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that
If that's not the look in the face of a beaten and disheveled man that doesn't even have control of his own household, then I don't know what is. This is the 1,000-yard stare. This is the married guy, the married unhappy guy stare. This is a man that didn't understand that a woman's need to be right will beat you into a verbal submission, one of which the male spirit is just not prepared for at all.
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
This is one of the first times that we've seen Will Smith, the human being, dealing with being in his own household with his wife. This is not the Will Smith that battles the aliens. This is not the Will Smith that was portraying Muhammad Ali. This is not the Will Smith in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is Will Smith, the man who's been married for 25 years with a demon witch. Let's proceed.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
And the question about that is, how did this even go live? If she just recorded it, how did it get into anyone else's hand? I mean, she still chose to post it. Holy moly.
When I was young, I definitely think I had a sex addiction of some kind. Yes, that everything could be fixed by sex.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. And I was really able to do some really deep healing.
Mm-hmm.
It was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life.
Clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
The idea that everything can be fixed by sex is a mentality that doesn't make any inkling of sense. Oh, but wait, when the young boy comes with mental health issues and you think that anything can be fixed by sex, is then the logic that your sex can help mend this young boy that's going through a serious time in his life? It's been right in front of us all along.
My grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me. Yeah. And she taught me at 9.
The most difficult thing, now hear this, because this is serious. The most difficult job we have is to protect our children from premature sexual arousal.
I went on Willow's Tumblr. She was 10 or 11, and she said, Mom, and she's very matter of fact, she was like, I'm going to my Tumblr page, but as we're going to the Tumblr page, you're gonna see a lot of stuff. It says nothing to do with me. So I was like, okay, so she's just scrolling, and when I tell you I saw some of the most hardcore pornography on Tumblr.
It wasn't, Mom. It really wasn't.
It was hard.
It really wasn't.
It was
She's
hardcore for
overreacting.
you to be seeing at freaking 11 years old.
Tumblr,
I could not believe that.
No,
I was
Tumblr
like,
is more of the
kids.
artistic aspect of it, though.
Not what I saw. Well, nothing artistic about that. I saw some hardcore
I don't remember
stuff.
what you saw, but
Yeah,
what
well,
I know
remember graphically.
What I
was
know
like,
about Tumblr.
I was like, Willow, and she was like, don't even pay attention to it. We're getting to my page. I was like, I can't believe kids are exposed to this on a daily basis. I was profoundly disturbed.
With polyamory, I feel like the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you. Also, doing research into polyamory, the main reasons why monogamous relationships or why marriage, why divorces happen is infidelity.
Poly people still cheat, just FYI.
How did you feel when I told you that I was polyamorous?
When you were like, hey, this is my get down, I was like, I totally get it. Wanting to set up your life in a way that you can have what it is that you want, I think anything goes as long as the intentions are clear. You know what I mean?
To everyone involved, and to yourself.
Really more to yourself than anything, right? And I know that there's a lot of beauty that sits outside of the conventional boxes.
I had to hustle. That's what my life was about. Because there was a certain kind of lifestyle and way I wanted to live. I never wanted to depend on a man to take care of me, so I was in the streets selling drugs.
I never wanted to be married.
Did you ever feel like Jada was ungrateful?
Hell yeah.
Told you guys before, if they come from a tortured past, tread extremely lightly, especially those that have not gotten therapy for the things that they have endured or the things that they have seen. This is the letter that Willow wrote to Tupac. Dear Tupac, I know you're alive someplace and I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. And again, the question is what type of household is this when the daughter is writing notes to the first option?
Probably one of the most heartbreaking moments of my life. You got to a point where you told me straight up, you were like, Mom, I have to leave here to live my life.
Totally.
And I remember thinking to myself, as devastated as I was like, he's right.
Yeah.
The time is now. He's 15. It's time for him to leave the house.
And I would have never agreed with that.
I knew. I told Will when Jaden was smaller, I said we'd be lucky to keep him in the house till he's 16.
So to say that I am surprised that Jada Pinkett is now playing in Will Smith's face to this degree wouldn't be true. You would see this coming. Side note, it's absolutely crazy how much she looks like Jaden Smith right here, by the way. To all 28.5 women that actually watch this platform, do understand this. The most important thing that you do if you have a man and you want to be able to keep him happy is to respect him. But do understand that respect is just not specific to how you directly treat him, but also how you treat yourself and demonstrate yourself to others. Because as we've seen with Will Smith, as we've seen with Logan Paul, how you behave will greatly impact and affect us. And I refuse to stand by idly and let some of the biggest male figures that look like me be destroyed in front of millions without critique or criticism. Posting shit like this while still married to a man that has said outright how jealous that he was with your relationship with Tupac is vicious. You know Will is gonna get clowned for this. You know this is disrespectful to Will. You know what this does to his image, but you just don't care. And it's so incredible to see. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Listen, you can't tell me Pac was not blowing the doors off of Jada Pinkett Smith after watching a goddamn video like this. I mean, play it back. Look at the way she's staring at him in his eye. Go get it, Pac. Hey, nice. This is actually my first time actually looking at Pac dance. Jesus. I don't love them hoes. All right, let me get out of here. Guys, leave your comments down below. I want to see what you guys think about all of this, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.